Welcome everyone to an in-house league match here. We have a banning pick draft here. So we have a different mode here. We're not going to be seeing the normal captain's pick mode. That is the default mode for tournaments. But we have a matchup between the captains of Hunter, or Anal Hunter on the Legion side, and Znooki on the Hellborn side. They are the two highest ELO players in the match, as well as the drafters here for this one. And on the Legion side, we are going to have Anal Hunter, Doze, Lavender, Dutch Ownage, and Shortcan. So we have the former teammates of Dutch and Shortcan. See if they can bring their Dutch power here to the Legion team. And then we have Znooki, Hello, Sunk Bob, Platycris, and Mosher on the Hellborn side here. So the bans, again, in banning draft, you get two bans apiece. You have a smaller pool of heroes, which you guys can see on the screen here. But they will be Wild Soul and Bloodhunter from the Hellborn team, and Rampage and Devourer from the Legion side here. So quite the different bans. I mean, Bloodhunter specifically, we never see that hero banned. Rarely picked up as well, but Devourer and Rampage, some heroes that can be quite annoying. And then the Wild Soul ban is interesting to me. But again, it looks to me like, well, there actually is a Tempest in the pool if they wanted to run a jungler. I wonder if Tempest, maybe even with Balfagor, could be ran. We see a Draconis being picked up already. We'll get into the draft in a second here, but I always like to see the pool of heroes being a lot smaller leads to some perhaps unique strategies by the two teams. But let's go ahead and go into the picks, as there's actually, I believe, not even a second banning phase here. We have first pick Balfagor from Znooki. He wants to win some rating, baby. He's picking up one of his comfort picks. Looking forward to seeing the Balfagor here, as that hero tends to lead to very fun matches. We have the Draconis and the Midas going to be picked up here by the Legion side. Then we have Engineer and Rally coming out. So a pretty strong combination there of two heroes. We have the Madman and the Thunderbringer in response. So they go with a dual core here already with the Thunderbringer. Could very well be a support Thunderbringer. Typically we see that hero in the mid lane on a core, but he definitely has the ability to be played as a support. A little bit of a weaker support, but later in the game he deals lots of damage. He has the counter warding aspects from his Blast of Lightning. And then we see there's the Tempest and the Prisoner. So they are going to pick up the Tempest with the Balfagor. I think that's going to lead to some very heavy push team fight engagements coming out from the Hellborn side. They do not have a true carry hero here, so I think this will be a carry Balfagor. And then they have a Prisoner picked up on that last pick. And the ultimate final pick here of the game for the Legion side will be the Geomancer. So they go with what I believe are going to be Geomancer and Thunderbringer supports. We might even just see a jungling Draconis here and an offlane Midas potentially, which wouldn't surprise me at all. But I do think we'll see the laning Draconis maybe mid, and then they'll rotate him into the jungle, get him some jungle stacks. I think that's what we tend to see more of. And also, getting the high levels on Draconis early on will become very detrimental for the Balfagor and Tempest to kind of make some pushes happening earlier on in the game. So off the bat, we see Hellborn. They look like they want to either ward up some camps or go for a level 1 engagement. They are currently going 5 bottom without any TPs being used here. We'll see if this ultimately results in any form of a clash here for a level 1 engagement. But we have Thunderbringer. He did buy the orb, so he's going to be playing a supportive role this game. Madman going to run into the entire Hellborn team here. I think he might have been AFK or something. He was just standing there in the easy camp. He's going to be taken out for the first kill here of the game. And it is going to be a Bloodlust on the Prisoner. So that's going to mean an early bottle perhaps on the Prisoner. They go for the counter ward here on the cliff, as we see the ward actually coming out over here. We see the medium camp going to be blocked in the jungle by Mosher, so he is playing more of a supportive rally this game. We have Chris playing the Tempest, so he's going to be jungling in his own jungle. We have Engineer And then it looks like they're going to run maybe Balfagor in the mid lane, actually. Tempest going to be going to the top lane, so it's not going to be a jungling Tempest after all. A mid Balfagor. Possibly against a Thunderbringer Draconis lane here. We'll see what Znooki's doing here with the creeps. He's going to try to pull the wave here. He does miss one of the creeps, trying to get the lane control more than anything. He wants that lane to be pushed into the tower really early on. Nifty strategy there from Znooki. As it looks like none of those creeps got last hitted as well. So we have a Madman against a Prisoner in the bottom lane. Then we have Engineer and Rally, the two supports kind of rotating around. Balfagor, he's going to go down for the Bloodlust kill. That's a three-player, well, not the Bloodlust, sorry, I don't know if I said that, but he does go down. It's the second kill of the game. It ties up at 1 apiece, but Gymancer and the Thunderbringer are already doing some early roaming here as they do catch Balfagor without an escape, able to bring him down. Rally does not have mana for a Compel. He's putting out a lot of pressure on the Geomancer here. Here comes Thunderbringer with some Chain Lightnings. They're going to go in for the stun. Now he does have the Apple and the Lunar Tear. He's going to use that to compel himself to safety. They're kind of blocking each other there. A little funny, but Rally will ultimately survive. Had to use some of his consumables. Yeah, Draconis versus Balfagor. Already going to put a lot of pressure here on the Balfagor. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're going to get the kill onto the Madman here with Prisoner and Engineer, but Gymancer comes in and gets a counter kill on the support. Still a pretty good trade, taking out the Madman. We see Tempest already being very aggressive top lane against the Midas. He is pressuring behind the tower even. And Midas doesn't have a lot of wave clear just yet. It's still very early on. So the elementals being split up are quite strong. Gonna use the Alliance Pride here as the 1/1/1 skill build. So already Prisoner with 2 kills. He's 500 GPM. Only on 10 creep kills though to start. So the Prisoner tri-lane definitely going to be looking to create pressure here. Not give the Madman a good start. And going up against the trio of heroes here. Madman could be in some trouble if he gets spotted out here. Oh, he barrel rolls the compel stun. Really well played there. He does ultimately get caught out though in the end by the hook and the keg stun. So as good of a barrel roll that wasn't enough to keep him alive. See, Midas hitting level 4 now. Tempest boxing him off of experience here. He gets in range for a stun. That could have very well been a dead Midas. Does have 2 more bottle sips and an apple though available. I would almost like to see Tempest deny creeps with it. Yeah, there we go. I like him using the elementals there to deny his own creeps. Middle lane, we have a dive coming in from Rally and Balfagor. Thunderbringer could be in some trouble here. Here comes Draconis, and Thunderbringer will get himself the distance to safety. And there's a Blast of Lightning stopping the TP. Balfagor going to go down. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we do take out the Engineer as Gymancer gets credit for that kill. Here comes the barrel roll. Oh, but Prisoner takes out the Madman first. Here comes the taunt. And he goes for the hook. Gymancer, one more auto attack will take him out. It's a double tap coming in for him. Rally has a compel though, and they end up trading 2 for 2 here. Meanwhile, top lane Draconis comes in with a Cataclysm and aids Midas for a counter gank here on the Tempest. So you see Illusion Rune going to be bottled up by the Midas. So already we have 11 kills here, 4.5 minutes into the game. Take a look at the GPMs. We have Draconis, level 7 already, 4.5 minutes in. Have to imagine that he did do some jungling at some point from the mid lane as well. He's got the maxed out Dragon Flame. And already on 3 kills here. Definitely gonna sport him the top farm in the match here. So again, top heavy for one player, and then about 300 to 150 GPMs down the line there from each side. Take a look at the damage chart. It's pretty even early on. And Rally placing an aggressive lane ward. I think that might have been spotted here. Rally goes for the compel. He's going to miss on the Madman. Just a little bit too slippery there. Kexon going to hit, but they do go for different targets here. G-Mancer going to need to take out that Shackled. Has the dig stun. Going to dig toward his tower. As well throws out an Earth's Grasp. And Madman could be in some trouble here. The hook's coming up in 2 more seconds. He's going for the juke. Kexon going to be missed here. Madman is going to escape for now, but the team support is going to take out the Geomancer. Meanwhile, Draconis comes in, picks up a double tap as he takes out both the Rally and the Engineer. And now Madman going in. He gets the Shackled off on the Madman, but it's going to be a hat trick for the Draconis in the end, and Madman will survive. So they clean up the tri-lane down here. Meanwhile, behind the tower, Tempest is trying to create pressure here for the Midas to deal with, as it looks like he is still going. The Ring of Sorcery has the amulet picked up, has the bottle as well. There's a stun coming out from the Tempest. Doesn't currently have mana for an Elemental Void. It looks like Midas will be just fine. The tower is almost down here. Meanwhile, we have Draconis taking out Balfagor in the middle lane. The hole is going to secure the tower. And, well, let's see if Midas maybe mans up here for a kill. He has a Lunar Tier, but no spell currently up. Tempest might actually win this battle. No, Geomancer coming in. Going to take him out. So they lost the Thunderbringer. Balfagor dove for the Thunderbringer. They got counter-killed by the Draconis, it looks like, in the mid lane while that was going on. So Draconis going to work on the stacks here again. He has a Dragon Flame coming up. Hold them together. Use the breath there. He's going to clean out the stacks. Thunderbringer even help it a little bit. Don't even think he necessarily needs to use his chain lightnings. I think Draconis could do this by himself as well. Meanwhile, we have the Hellborn team kind of grouping up down here. They do not have Elemental Void. But the idea here is to kind of keep Madmen from farming and maybe pressure this tower. You see Balfagor is Veiled Rotted with an Energizer picked up. Znooki only on 300 GPM, so again, not having the best laning phase here. But he might go for a solo kill here on the Thunderbringer as he breaks the Veiled Rod. Here comes the Hell on New Earth. There's the Energize from the creeps, and TB is going to fall there. We'll probably see Marchers picked up next on the Balfagor. Definitely doesn't want to wait too long before picking those up, despite having the Energizer. Well, mid lane, Transmute going to land from the Midas. Draconis does have a Cataclysm. He's going to jump into it. Balfagor is looking to turn this one around, though. Gets good damage on the Balfagor. They do take him out with the Madman. Here comes the Lightning Storm from Thunderbringer. And they take out the Engineer. Meanwhile, Rally getting dove here. He uses the Golden Apple. Throws out a Roar, but Madman going to most likely clean him up here. One more hit needed. See if we can get in range for that final auto attack. Maybe he tries to deny himself to Kongor, actually. Actually, no, he has the Striders, so I think he can live this, actually. Meanwhile, the team is going to get the tower in the mid lane. Oh, Geomancer snipes him out here at the tower. And bottom lane, Prisoner going to take out the tower here. And they will have enough damage to bring him down as Geomancer does port in there at the end. They take him out. Engineer's got the dot on him from Draconis. A very early Dreamcatcher here from Jose. 650 GPM. And this Draconis is going to be terrorizing the Hellborn team now. Balfagor is in some trouble. He's got Dreamcatcher on him. And he's going to fall here. It's a champion in New History coming out for Dragon. The creeps are still alive. They're trying to chase and get a counter kill here. But again, I think the numbers advantage is in favor of Legion here. They take a 17-9 hero kill lead currently. And we're about to enter the 10-minute mark here with a 4,000 gold lead rather, and almost 5,000 experience lead for the Legion side. Again, a lot of that due to the Draconis. See Midas most likely burst out the wave here. Keeps his regen alive. Tempest goes down here in the jungle. They take out the rally as well. Thunderbringer gonna get counter killed in the background. Draconis goes for the TP and he's gonna be successful. They didn't have a TP stopper ready. Oh, while this is going on, Midas trying to counter push the bot lane. The action is continuing though. Energy field is down. Kegstun will miss. And Draconis has a breath coming up. He's going to take out the engineer. Looks like Balfagor did survive despite the Dreamcatcher being on him. Rally going to stun up the Madman here. He's getting silenced by the Balfagor. Here comes the Elemental Void though from the Tempest. And they're going to bring down both the Madman and the Draconis. A good start here for the Hellborn team to kind of make a comeback here in resources as they do take out the Bloodbath. 900 gold going the way of Prisoner. I could get him either an early portal key now or part of a staff. Midas gonna get taken out here as well. And Hellborn team gaining some momentum here. We have 500 gold per minute on the Prisoner. This is gonna make room for a tower push now. It's gonna cut the gold lead down to next to 0 here. 50 difference in gold now. See if the hook lands on the Geomancer. A really nice hook, but they are going to survive on the Geomancer. We'll see if Engineer can get in range for a kill here. He will not. And we see Hellborn team again gaining a lot of momentum here, kind of slowing down the Legion team. Not a very good start on the Madman. He's only 200 GPM, but 600 on the Draconis. Definitely the big difference. Again, Madman, he's struggling to find the farm, but see if he's able to recover here. He might run into the Hellborn heroes here. Here comes the Lightning Storm. Madman is still alive for now. Here comes the Compel from Rally. He takes him out with the Slam. It was not interrupted. Meanwhile, they do take out the Engineer with the Midas. Draconis gonna get the Tempest taken out. And Prisoner, he goes for the TB, but he's going to fall. Rally trying to make the escape here. They're gonna guess the wrong direction, it looks like. They're gonna see him now on their ward of sight, but they initially didn't know which way he had gone. Tempest picks up an Astrolabe, which I think is very good. Pretty standard build, I would say. The Sorcery Boots and the Astrolabe. I would like to see him pick up some vestments next. He's going to get stunned up here by the Geomancer. Crystal Veil going to miss, though, unfortunately. The Transmute from Midas, I believe, was maybe on cooldown. He was dealing with the mini stuns. Engineer throws out a energy field catching the Draconis. Rally goes in with a stun. Do they have the damage, though, to bring him down? Rally getting turned on now by the Midas. Tempest trying to man up here. Doesn't have an Astrolabe or anything. He's going to fall as well. It's a double tap coming out for the Geomancer. And they do pick up 1 kill on the Thunderbringer as well. So again, 3 players going down here in favor of the Legion side. It's a 26-15 hero kill lead now. Madman, he's slowly picking up some farm, but Balfagor, I think he was maybe Veiled Rotted down here. We'll see if he can catch the Madman, who just used his stock. Here comes the Energize. Oh, he's stuck in the creeps. Here comes the Hell on Neworth. He goes for the TP, and he will actually survive just barely on 80 life. Meanwhile, they take out the top tower. If that was a level 2 Hell on Neworth, that would have been a kill. We have Thunderbringer picking up a Pickled Brain. I think he's gonna build that into a Sunder. Oh wait, what am I saying? That's not Spell Sunder. Maybe he's going for Jade Spire? What does he build the Pickled Brain into? Interesting. And he's going for a Jade Spire on Thunderbringer. They do take out the Engineer. I think typically you want either like Spell Sunder or Grimoire, or even Spell Shards on this hero. And even though he's a support, I feel like that's kind of his best item progression. Here comes the Prison Break, the hook on the land, there's the Demonic Pathogen, and they didn't even need the Hell on Newerth here. He didn't have mana for it either. They get the kill there on the Madman. Gonna see Belphegor poured out back to the base. They get the pick off. They continue to make Madman struggle. He's 0-7, but again, it's 260 JPM. Not that bad considering the scoreboard situation. Draconis goes for a Shrunken Head, which I think is warranted this game. There's a lot of magic damage, and they don't have a true carry. So going for the early Shrunken does make a lot of sense here. I think now he has the luxury to build into some kind of offensive item. Something like a Dawnbringer or a Mach. Even just bulking up with, like, I have no idea. Maybe something like a Frostfield Plate or a Heart could even be reasonable here. Probably not necessarily a Frostfield Plate, but I would actually like to see. You know, it wouldn't be that bad if he went like a Helm of the Altor's Heavy Helm against all these minions, but maybe they don't want to get that item on any of their heroes. They don't have a good Helm hero because the Altor's, where is it? The Altor's Heavy Helm blocks damage from on the activation. What am I trying to say here? It blocks or is it 100% chance to block 40 damage, so it'll block like the Balthagor creeps and the Tempest minions. It'll block almost all of their damage for that activation duration, which is kind of insane, but I don't feel like they have a hero that necessarily wants to go that item. Oh, Mind Trap takes out Shortcan. I almost want to drop a Here Comes the Boom macro. Shunkenhead activated here from the Draconis. He's going to try to take out the Tempest here. He's going to go down to the dot damage as the pull-in does happen. Meanwhile, he does pick up a double tap. Will they be able to hold their ground here? The Compel comes out. Draconis might make the escape here. He uses the Dreamcatcher, picks up a hatch because the stun from Dreammancer keeps him alive. They take out the Engineer, Tempest, and the Rally. Balthagor was not there. I think he did use his TP earlier to Ghostwood push top lane. We'll see if he decides to keep pushing top or if he wants to try to defend this tower with his team. Okay, Madman currently porting top. He has the Sustainer, so still going to be going for a Cleaver, it looks like. Maybe a Cleaver into a Shrunken Head. Meanwhile, this bottom tier 2 tower going to be heavily pressured here. Double damage, 20 more seconds on the Draconis. They have the ward down for the Vision as well. They're going to spot out the ward being placed up here. Maybe Engineer will take it out with the Prisoner here. Thunderbringer could be in some trouble. We have a Veiled Rotted Balthagor. He throws out the Barf and the Silence here on the Thunderbringer. It's going to be an easy kill with the assistance of Tempest there. A Portal Key picked up on the Geomancer. Looks like he will go for the Light Brand, so he's going the Dawnbringer route on Draconis, which, again, I feel like is still a fairly decent item despite all the nerfs Dawnbringer keeps getting. We'll give him slow and chase potential as well as extra mobility. Midas been rather quiet this game. He's 360 GPM. He's got a portal key picked up. We'll see if he picks up some kind of utility item. Maybe goes for like a Sand Scepter or tablet could make a lot of sense as well. Even something like spell shards to just keep bursting waves. I think he's got lots of options. He's gonna fly out. The meteor gonna miss. Lies down to the bottom lane. Balfagor is going for a Staff of the Master, and it looks like he just got enough gold to finish it. So, again, Znooki had a slow start here on the Balfagor. It's 4 and 5, but he's got a Staff of the Master picked up. We see the Thunderbringer ultimate coming out. They take out the rally and also kind of scout out the rest of the Hellborn team here as they finish the tower down in the bot lane. Balfagor currently still without a TP. Let's see if he maybe goes for another kill here. The ports are coming in though, and Znooki could be in some trouble here. Oh, he gets completely caught out as they actually had a ward in their own jungle. They saw him in there. They responded rather quickly. Prisoner cannot portal key away. It's gonna fall here. We have a mine trap from the engineer. This is only 3 mines though. Draconis gonna... Well, there's actually a ward placed here from Shortcat. Bit of a weird placement. I think he maybe meant to put the Rev Ward down. So they get two key pickoffs there. Tempest has a Mighty Blade picked up. Looks like he's farming for a Shrunken Head. What will Thunderbringer go for next? He has a Jade Spire. Again, this is a support that kind of takes a lot of farm. He's more so like a secondary support, but he's kind of main supporting at the same time. The Geomancer has quite a lot of farm this game. He has a Portal Key Tablet and a Sackstone already. So we could see even another item in the works for Geomancer soon. Hell, New Earth comes out here. It is a Nullstone from Madman. Not going to be the Cleaver. Here comes the Lightning Storm. Transmute gonna land onto several heroes following up that Crystal Field. That was a great combo coming in from the Legion team. So much damage as well. And this could be... Well, it'll definitely be a tier 2 tower push. I don't know if they... I don't think they have time to get the tower at the base, though. Midas, meanwhile, being a little greedy, but trying to take away some of the stacks. They don't necessarily need him for this tower. Still have not seen any Kongors this game from either side. Legion maybe thinking about doing the Hellborn Kongor. They have Searing Light picked up on the Draconis now. I think they're going to need to split the tanking here. Here comes the heal from the Midas. Oh, they definitely don't want to kill the Madman. That was a double damage, and thus queuing them to do that Kongor. So yeah, 20,000 gold lead and experience lead for the Legion side. Their lowest GPM hero is 340 on the Thunderbringer. That's a great hero to have at least 300 GPM on. He's now going for a Grimoire of Power. I feel like he could have even been greedy and skipped the Jade Spire, and he would have been almost at the Grimoire. Engineer gonna get spotted here. Thunderbringer ultimate comes out. Yeah, we almost have the full Dawnbringer picked up on the Draconis. They see the Ancient stack here from Legion. They're gonna jump the rally. He's gonna fall. Meanwhile, bottom, they take out the Madman. A pretty good trade though for their rally. Tempest does go for a portal key. So he's gonna slow down his shrunken head, but I think it was definitely warranted to pick up the portal key here. They kind of lack some follow-up initiation to the prisoner. They're going for the token here though without the madman. We'll see if Hellborn team responds here. They see the Midas. Prisoner's gonna miss the hook. Mines are gonna do some good damage to the Draconis. Here comes the energy field. It's gonna knock the Midas with the keg, but the Shogun at Draconis gonna take out Engineer. Alphagor gonna get stunned up by the Geomancer. Crystal Field gonna miss. He does do some good damage with the Hollow North, but he gets taken out. And here comes the hole from Tempest. Gonna end up netting them any kills in a pretty sloppy fight from the Hellborn side, despite having a numbers advantage here. He did not have the Madman. So, kind of showing you how far ahead the Legion team is at this point. The Gold Lead and XP Lead kind of showing. Rally's gonna try to go for a snipe here. Again, they have this ward. They see the HP of the Kongor. He might be able to kill the Draconis actually. Oh, he misses to slam. Oh, that would have been such a good kill if he was able to get it. Unfortunate. You need Hostial? Can you hop me there? So regen rune here. I think Madman will just take it. Actually, maybe he wants to leave it for Midas. Prisoner jumps in with the prison break. He's gonna throw the shackled out on the Midas. Does get taken out. Goes for the hook on the Midas. Geomancer gonna get a nice two-man stun here. Transmute lands on the Balfagor from the Midas. Tempest again, no Elemental Void for 65 seconds here. But here comes Draconis, baby. He's pissed. He's got the Shogun at activated. Crystal Field gonna miss. Here comes the hell out of Neworth trying to get a counter kill. The corpses are blowing up, and nobody's gonna fall here. It's a champion in Neworth for the Geomancer. He's 16-3. 500 gold per minute on the Geomancer. Rally jumps in with a stun, but yeah, they are just too far ahead at this point. The CC boat gonna come out, and it will go through, and the Legion team will take this one here at 27 and change minute mark here. As the support Geomancer, 500 GPM, Anal Hunter playing very well here, but also the entire team. As Draconis had a monstrous start here, 18-1 and 16 assists for Doze, 16-3 and 15 for the Geomancer, but definitely not to take away from both Midas and Thunderbringer. Madman unfortunately having a pretty suffer game, but he did find a good recovery farm at 400 plus GPM. But yeah, the push strat unfortunately not going to work here for the Hellborn team.